Good morning, everybody. Today is Sunday. It's the 22nd. Gosh, there's only 3 days till Christmas. Wow. These last few days are going to zoom on by like you'll never even know that Christmas was here and be gone. Next thing you know, 2025 will be here. So, yeah. Sunday morning, I'm going to run down and grab my wife and I one of our favorite cups of coffee at one of our coffee places down here. There's not many places open on Sunday where we live at. There's a whole bunch throughout the week, Monday through Saturday, but a lot of them close down Sunday, so there's a couple open. We have a Starbucks, but my wife does Starbucks, but I don't really do Starbucks. I'm not a Starbucks guy. So I'm going to run down here, grab us a coffee, and head back. Not a lot of traffic this morning. I'm guessing a lot of people are... I'm going to let this truck go. He looks like he's in a bigger hurry than I am. I'm going to try to start doing some daily vlogs, even if they're only just a few minutes. Yeah, I mean, why not? Or so whatever it is that I'm doing, I'll just turn the camera on and record some stuff. Then I'll share it. All of this line looks big. This is the downfall of coming to one of the only places open on Sundays. There's already a line around the building. Looks like there's some construction going on, but they are open. Yeah, somebody in their little V6 Challenger. I bet my V6 would smoke it. I know many of you haven't watched my last upload. And I announced in that video that I recently went self-employed. I went to work for myself. I had worked a lot of other jobs, a handful of other jobs, you know, trying to get by, working okay jobs and dead-end jobs that I hate. And I'm sure a lot of us work dead-end jobs we just absolutely hate. And I just got tired of it. So I decided to start my own business. A couple years ago, I'd recently gotten certified to work on RVs. So I currently have 2 certifications in RV diagnosis and repair. So I was like, I'm just going to start my own company. So I've got it off the ground. It's not as busy as I'd like it to be, but right now it's paying some bills and keeping me afloat. So hey, so far it's been a good thing. But as I said before, it's also a curse because you got others. You have less stress overall, but you still have a few stresses with running a business and getting it launched and getting it off the ground. But I enjoy being outside. I enjoy kind of being my own boss. I enjoy making my own schedule, especially when having kids in school. Sometimes things go wrong, and the school calls you, or your kid's sick. You know, any other 9-to-5 dead-end job that you have a kid that's in school and they're sick and they can't stay home by themselves, and you or your wife have to stay home, and you got to call that place and say, hey, man, sorry, I can't come to work. My kid's sick. It happens a couple times, and they'll let you go in a second, and they'll have you replaced tomorrow. It doesn't matter. And that was something that always weighed on me, because I'd been in those positions where I had jobs that I thought were great. I loved them. I'm going to stay here forever. Bam, something happened. They let me go in a second. Didn't care. Had me replaced the next day. So I'm not going to tell anybody what to do. We all have to make our own choices, but just keep in mind that if you think you love your job, something could happen and they could have you replaced tomorrow. And I say this maybe as motivation, not to tear anybody down, but if there's something you've been wanting to do, wanting to try, give it a try. It was scary going off on my own, and I wasn't sure how it was going to work out. I didn't even know if it was going to work out, but I was like, you know what? I got to do something. I'm going to try it. And the few clients that I've had, they've kind of helped out a little bit too. They've been referring people to me. I've got my name out there through them and through Facebook. I don't advertise a whole lot. Most of my stuff is just word of mouth. And I'll see a post, or I kind of branded my vehicle. I've got some small little decals on the side with my phone number. I don't know if anybody's called me off that yet or not. I get phone calls here and there, and a couple of, online community posts here and there. But it's working out. So, I mean, if you guys are stuck at a dead-end job, there's something you want to do, just put it into action, put it into motion. Go after it, man. At least if you try it and fail, at least you know that, well, I got to go back to my dead-end job, If that was a little condescending, I apologize. But I think you get where I'm going with this. And I don't want to ramble on it too long, but it's something I want to touch base on. If you haven't watched my last upload, you can go watch it. And I like that because being self-employed in that video, sometimes I get to take my little girl with me when there's half a day of school or there's no school or it's holidays. Like all next week, I could have paid to have my daughter go to daycare, but the daycare is going to be closed 2 of those days. So I was like, well, I'll just keep her home with me that week, and they won't charge us for that week. So all next week, whatever jobs I get, I'm just going to take her with me, and she loves to help. If she wants to help, I'll let her help. I'll teach her things that she could use when she grows up. Who knows? Maybe when she grows up, she'll be one of the best female RV techs. Could be. So this line is taking a little bit. It's a little slow. I think by the time I get up here, I'm going to forget what my wife wants. I'll have to call her. Did anybody buy any Hawktua meme coins? I did not. To be honest with you, I have not watched any podcasts. I have not followed her all that much. Every now and then I've been scrolling on something and come across one of her videos. I'll watch a few seconds of it and I'm like, man, I don't want to comment on it too much, but anybody that got involved in that and lost some money, I'm sorry, man. That sucks. It sucks big time. That's a risk you take, but it sucks. And, other reasons why I wanted to go self-employed, because there's been so many times before that I've wanted to do videos, do uploads, make videos and post them, but I've been so busy with work and school and whatnot that I just didn't really have the time. Now that I'm self-employed, I'm getting in a groove. That's why I said I'd like to start doing daily uploads and just uploading them. Now I've got a little bit of time to do that. And ultimately, I like working, and I don't think I'll ever stop working on RVs, but I said in my latest upload that ideally I would love to do the YouTube. I'd love to do my own car builds. I've got a unique, not really one of a kind, it's a tribute car, but a one of a kind tribute car that I want to build. I'm not going to share it with anybody yet. I've been working towards that. So I think if I just start doing the daily uploads, eventually I'll get where I want to be. And once that happens, I can make this happen. But keep working, have the time to upload your videos. And then eventually, hopefully what you want and what I want, it'll happen. Gotta watch these drivers out here. People are starting to come out now. It's getting crazy. I'll tell you what, they're in more of a hurry than you are. So take your time out there, guys, folks. Take your time out there. People be in a hurry and they don't care. It's better to arrive safe and on time than it is to not arrive at all. That is good. As far as I'm concerned, these are better than Starbucks. Yeah. Y'all want to get me something for Christmas? Don't get me a Starbucks gift card. I'll give it away or throw it in the trash. Don't use it. Just my, personal opinion. My opinion don't matter. It only matters to me. And as long as I'm rambling, let's talk about that for a minute. Opinions. Everyone has an opinion. And if you think about it, our opinions only matter to ourselves. My opinion doesn't matter to anybody else. And most of the time, anyone else's opinion doesn't matter to me. That's why they're called opinions. People who try to push their opinions upon you and want you to have the same opinion as them, well, I say no. And most of the time, it's okay, just keep your opinions to yourself. Because like I said, opinions only matter to ourselves. That's it. That was today's word of wisdom. So there you go. You're welcome.